So another emotional win. This one extraordinarily emotional
Yeah.
with Camillo Villegas. We talked about him, Danielle. I know you've done some stuff and have some affiliation with Mia's Miracles, who's
Mhm.
his 22-month-old daughter tragically passed away in July of 2020. So there's been a lot going on with this guy, man, and he's battled through. And he wins the Butterfield Bermuda Championship, his first win since 2014, gets himself exempt through 2025. He was signed up for the second stage of Q School, was going to
Yes.
have to do it all over again, and gets the win. Just incredible all around.
Literally so cool. Like you just said, like signed up and like until last week, he still like that T2 or that was it second place 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He still had to go to final stage. So it was like second stage, then final stage to locking your card up. It's just the entire week was so cool to watch. Seeing the second round 665,
Mm.
tying the second lowest final round score at Port Royal Golf Course. Like just the entire week. He's a guy that is just so easy to root for. I don't know if there was anybody rooting against him.
No,
No.
there couldn't have been, and,
No.
and it's amazing. Like he's 41 years old now. Like, and it's 9 years, like you said, since he last won. Can you imagine the doubt that goes through your mind on a daily basis? That's your job, and are you ever going to win again? Like, will I ever get my game back again? Like he was off the tour, I believe, for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Like 20, I want to say 2017, 2018, 2019, somewhere around there before the pandemic. He was out of the picture. I think he was actually doing some broadcasting and stuff.
Yeah, he did.
Where
Yeah.
it's like you're already trying to think like what's my next move? Like I'm not going to ever get this game back to play with these guys. And he wins. He goes bogey free 65 on Sunday. He made birdies at 3, 4, 5, and 7, which really kind of grabbed a foothold of the tournament. And Noren, who had played great all week, bogeyed 9 and 10, and that really sealed his fate. And it was just like, let's just survive and get into the tent. It's just incredible. His fifth career win. Like you said, Danielle, was T2 last week in Mexico. His prior best finish prior to that T2 in Mexico this year was T48. Okay, so it's not like he was knocking him down and just sort of like saying, oh, well, he's due. Like he was T2 last week, and then boom, he wins. He had 7 missed cuts this year, and he didn't even play that many tournaments. So it wasn't like he was sort of like you're saying, oh, well, yeah, he's definitely going to win.
Yeah, he's
like,
due.
This is unbelievable, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's freaking
really
awesome.
Like you said, Harry, he missed 7 of 11 cuts this season.
Yeah.
13 of 26 cuts last season, and he missed 10 cuts and 18 Corn Ferry Tour starts this season as well.
Right.
So it really wasn't like it was somebody that was on your radar that you're like, he's getting hot. But I mean, T2 last week and a win this week. He said something about his tattoos I seen in an interview. I guess on one it says attitude, and the other one it says like a positive sense is positive energy.
Mhm.
He's like, maybe I don't look at them enough. He's like, but there's a lot of things you can't control, but those things you can. And he went on to talk about his daughter and everything else, but he said he's kind of just been letting go and relaxing. And since his last win, which was in 2014.
At the
He said
Wyndham.
it was just
That was
yeah.
the Wyndham, yeah.
He said it was just he's never been this calm. So maybe that's something with age. He's just relaxed, or maybe he's just been through so much. But absolutely tremendous to watch.
And plus, he's using that LAB Mez.1 putter that apparently Adam Scott turned him on to. Lucas Glover is using it. Brandon Matthews is now using it. Okay, so right there it is. There it is.
Wow.
That's the key.
Well, it's funny too, because like he was like very well known for the Spider-Man, they call it, the way he squats down and reads.
Lays down.
Moose, can you do that stance? Can you guys reenact that stance?
I can't.
I would be down.
Up. I can't get back up. I can get down. I can't get back up.
Were you watching those? I don't know if you guys go on Twitter and you start looking at PJ Tour. He was like literally Spider-Man. And
crazy.
Just like that flow he had back, like hilarious.
Yeah, but you look at him like he's in great shape. He does
He's
not
ripped.
look his age. Like
No.
this is a guy that if he truly does find it, I'm obviously most people are rooting for this guy. I mean, you can tell just social media reaction, right?
Yeah.
When someone wins that is widely adored by the rest of the the professional players and the fans, and that's all you saw, right?
Yeah.
And you know what? He was so composed too, right? Like, and so like calculated in his thoughts and his words. I just thought he handled it incredibly well. It was emotional, but it was like just so positive of a message, right? We work with the Magical Milo Foundation. We have the butterfly ball on Friday. You see that you know the strength that these parents have who go through tragedy. Who there's two ways you can go. Either you can just shrink down and if that happens, I understand.
Yeah.
But some of these people have the courage to turn that into something positive and help others, and that's what you see with Camillo Villegas, and it is incredible to see.
Yeah.
It really is.
Well said, Moose. Yeah.
Man of the people, even last week after, coming this close to victory, losing, and he still stayed after, they said, for like 3 hours, just signing hats, signing balls, giving everything away. And this week again, somebody asked him, a little kid said, "Can I have your hat?" And he's like, "Hold on, I got to do the interview." He's like, "Wait for me, I'll come back." Came back, gave the kid his hat. Like, he just
yeah, amazing.
So
Just
cool.
just
Yep.
tremendous. You love it. I mean, back-to-back storylines, emotional storylines on the PGA Tour in what's supposed to be, the fall. It really has
Nothing going on in the fall, right?
Yeah. And next thing you know, everybody's crying on
storyline
Sunday at
is
6 o'clock.
incredible. Yeah. Who's cutting onions?
And it has nothing to do with the Tom Rinaldi story on a pregame show,
No.
which usually is
No.
the tearjerker of the weekend.
Every time, yeah. Every Saturday morning, it's like, what am I going to cry about now? What's wrong with me?